Welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to be doing some entitled parents because some people can be very uppity and think they deserve everything, but they don't. Uh, okay. Finds a bike in my backyard. Mom goes berserk when I take it back. Okay. Note, I'm on mobile. 2, not native English. Okay. Uh, Thanks for the silver. FAQ. I'm I'm a father, as in male. Uh, we had potatoes with peas, carrots with sausage for dinner. Yes, I'm a male who knows how to cook. That knows how to cook. Uh, the bike will never be left unattended outside. Yes, I have a sturdy lock. I lo- I located and took a picture of the serial number. Backstory: I'm a single parent. I have a beautiful girl that's turning 5 in August. The past year, I've been fighting with ex that tried to keep my kid away from me. Lawyers aren't cheap. Being a single parent doesn't exactly help with my finances. A couple months ago, I won the lawsuit, and finally, I got to have my kid at home again, at my home again. For the past few weeks, she was saying that she wanted a bicycle, uh, but still recovering from the lawsuit bills, I wasn't able to afford it. Past week, I got my summer bonus, which finally gave me the financial boost I needed. So yesterday, I finally was able to buy my little girl her bike. She wanted so badly. Probably need a comma there. I I enjoyed my time with her riding our bikes, but then it was getting time for dinner, which I still had to make. So we headed we head back home and park the bikes in the backyard. We go inside, and I start making dinner. After about 10 minutes, I spot movement in the corner of my eye through the kitchen window that's on the side of the house. I see this kid, guessing around 6 or 7 years old, just casually strolling by with the brand new bike I just got today. My heart dropped, and I ran outside the front door, hoping I'd catch him before he rides away. Luckily, I did. I yanked the bike out of his hands and freaked out to him, saying it was mine. He had no right to just walk into other people's backyards to take things. I was pissed. I forced him to get the fuck off my property and got some and set the bike inside my front hallway, thinking it was over. Boy, I was wrong. After confronting my little girl that never saw me this mad, poor thing, I returned to the kitchen to continue making dinner. 15 minutes later, doorbell rings. It's the kid and his evil mother. EM. You give me you give my boy his this bike back. He found it. It's his. He found it in my backyard. I got it for my kid today. You should try teaching your damn kid some manners. He shouldn't trespass on other people's properties to take their things. Don't tell me how to raise my kid. Give me back Give me the bike back, or I'm calling the police. Call the damn police, and I slam the door in her face. By this point, my 4-year-old daughter is crying her eyes out. I get to comfort her again as she's thinking she's losing her brand new bike. Her sobbing finally over. I continue to make dinner. Yet again, preparations done. I'm about to put is all on the stove. Doorbell. I flip out, storm to the door, violently open it, getting ready to explode in this bee's face. Guess what? She actually called the cops, and I instantly calm down when I see it's the police inviting one of the two officers inside while the other one stays with the evil woman. I explain the situation, show him the box the bike came in, along with the receipt that has my name on it. He shrugs and apologizes for the inconvenience, assures me that I won't be bothered again. I let him out, close the door. With a smug smile on my face, I check the front window to see what's happening. I see her go into a full tantrum. It ends with her in handcuffs and on the back seat of the patrol car. Bye, Felicia. I don't know what happened to her. I don't care. I finally finished dinner. My kid still has her bike, and that's all that matters to me. Boy, what a day. Thank you for sharing your entitled parent moments. Puffman, oh wow. That's a great name. That's a great username. Puffman, oh wow. I can't believe she actually. I don't understand people. Like, you can't just believe your kids 100% of the time. It's a good 75% that you have to believe, and then like 25% is still suspicion. And if like you still have to have some type of suspicion. Ugh, got something in my eye. EM demands I let her son have my gun. Okay, one thing, I'm on mobile. Okay, think it was every. I guess this just happened. He's like walking away from this incident. That's what's happening. I'm a trail guide for rich people who want to pretend they went out they went out in the woods. So because of that, I carry my permit and always carry my 45 handgun on me. I'm at Walmart just picking up some stuff the wife asked me to when I feel a tug on my holster. I instantly cover my hand, look down and see this 5 to 6 year old looking at me. EK, let me hold your gun. Me, sorry, but this is not a toy for kids. EK starts crying and stomping his feet. Then this is when I see EM coming around the corner like some howling banshee. She stops right in front of me, and this is the conversation that happens. What did you do to my son? Ma'am, all I did was tell your son he couldn't hold my gun. EM, you let my son have whatever he wants. He is a smart kid and knows what he's doing. I'm sure your son is smart, but I still have to say no. Give my Give my son your gun, or I will call the. Wait, wait a second. Oh, she's like, I'm gonna call the cops if you don't let my son have a gun, which you have a permit for. Okay, like what? Okay, and says that, and I will call the cops and say that you're threatening me and my boy. At this point, the manager shows up, asks what's going on. I tell him while the EM is screaming that I pointed my gun at her and her son. Manager calls security, takes them to the back. EM is outside of the office, crying, acting hysterical. Cops show up, reviewing the footage. Afterwards, they let me go, and the manager apologized. EM is told to leave the store, but she keeps screaming, and at one point, she pushes the manager. The last thing I saw as I was leaving was EM being put into handcuffs, and no idea what happened after that. But I was laughing all the way home. Yep, I could understand why. I don't understand. What? Why? Why would you want your... No. Like, oh, he's a smart kid, so he knows how to use a gun. That's how things work. He's smart enough to know how to use a gun works. I'm pretty sure he could take off the safety and pull the trigger and probably hurt someone. Last one, because reading is not my specialty, but I still do it for the story. EM and her kid want me want my window seat on an airplane. So I was reminded of the story whilst booking my flight for my upcoming holiday this summer. I study languages, and over the last few years, I've attended several language courses abroad to help me with my studies, and these require me to fly to the country alone, where I'm met immediately at the airport by either my host family or school representative. I did I did this from the age of 14, and this was a although this was scary to start with, to I got used to it quickly, and I do it often. Anyway, this is one of those times, and I was 15 years old. On a particular airplane, you could pay a little extra, about £6 extra, to prepare for your standard seat. To book to book your seat in advance, my parents had done this and booked me a window seat. If you don't book online first, you get assigned one at check-in. So, well, I find my seat, to get sit down, get out of my oh, sit down, get out my phone, and put my earphones in to listen to music. It wasn't a long flight at all. Maybe maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours, and get get ready to wait. While suddenly I feel a tap on my shoulder. Turn around, and there's EM with your Karen haircut and and her little brat about 5 standing there. Our cast. EM. Oh, entitled mother, LB as little brat, flight attendant, FA, and me. Majestic Empress. Just kidding. That was a good joke. Yeah, excuse me. Are you sitting in our seat? Let me check my ticket. Is this 17A? It's my seat. It says on my ticket. Well, specifically requested a window seat from her previous son, for my precious son. Sorry, previous. That's not it. Precious son, and they didn't give it to us. We were assigned to 17B and C. My son deserves your seat more because you're just a bratty teenager. Mummy, I went to sit. I went to. I don't know. I feel like giving it a Stewie Griffin voice, but I can't do one. Mummy, I went to sit. I want to sit by the window. EM to her son. Don't worry, I'll sort this out. To me, move now, you little brat. We want your seat. Me, sorry, my parents pre-booked this seat, so it's mine. Oh, your rich parents booked this seat for you. Bear in mind that the pre-booking standard only costed a few pounds extra. We can't afford it. You can't afford. Okay, wait. You can afford the flight, but you can't afford £6 extra for a window seat. Like, just a little bit more. We can't afford it. And LB deserves your seat more than you. Where are your parents? Why are you here by yourself? You should just go and sit with your parents. My parents are at home. I'm flying alone. You're way too young, so you must be flying as an unaccompanied minor. I wasn't. My parents had checked with the airline. They said due to my age, it was okay for me to fly alone without a flight attendant watching over my every move. So I'll just ask the flight attendant to watch your every move, uh, you, because you're disturbing us. Calls over the flight attendant. Hi, how can I help you? This girl took our window seat and is refusing to move. She insulted me and my son, and she's also flying alone, which is illegal because she's too young. Flight attendant turns to me. Hey, what happened? Are you flying alone? How old are you? Yes, I'm flying alone. I'm 15, almost 16 years old, and I'm being met as soon as I get to the airport. Oh, that's fine. I can see your ticket to make sure you're in the right seat. Shows her the ticket. Ah, yes, that's fine. Then turns to him. I'm sorry, it appears she's in fact in the right seat as she pre-booked it via our website. Well, my son is younger and deserves it more. Yeah, okay, but she paid for it and you did it, so it's hers. But that's not fair. I want it. Well, if she's being a pain, I can move her up to the front where a few empty window seats, also an area with extra legroom. Yes, of course. We'll take the empty seats. No, I was talking to the girl. You can have the window seat. She can come sit in the front of the airplane so she doesn't disturb you. And also, so I can keep a bit of an eye on her because she's under 16. I'm sure her parents would want that. But that's not fair. Well, you get the window seat you wanted, so why are you complaining? I gladly took up her offer and packed up my carrying bag on and rucksack. Just a rucksack. Oh, okay. Just a small sack. And got to enjoy extra legroom. I was met by a school representative at the airport and was taken straight to my host family where I was fed most delicious food as soon as I arrived. So I quickly forgot about it. That family were amazing, and I still refer to the woman as my Spanish grandmother to this day. I love them so much, I even returned to stay again the following year for an entire month. I'm going on another course for adults, this time in another country this summer. And I was reminded of this story whilst booking my flight, as they are with the same airline as this story. Let's just hope I don't bump into another EM and her little brat, as I've pre-booked my window seat again. And also, this happened a few years ago. I'm 19, turning 20 at the end of this year, so I'm no longer so I will no longer be flying as an unaccompanied minor. Good for you. You got a better seat out of this, and that's all that matters really. You got a better seat out of this, and they didn't. So good for you. You're learning languages. Uh, that's not. I guess. Yeah, you're learning languages. That's pretty cool, and you're doing great stuff. And also, you know what? If you're watching, well, not this person. I mean the viewers, if you're watching this video right now, you can also do great stuff by subscribing and liking and commented your favorite part of this video. And also, it'd be a great help of me to get on the YouTube algorithm so people can see this video. I probably should spread it out more, but I don't. I just put it on Twitter. You can also go to my Twitter, which will most likely be in the link description below. And that's all I have to say to you, except for peace and see you later.